The Meet Sodor Railway, Season 4, Episode 17. Smudger and Stanley's New Jobs. It was a day after Smudger had been put into Stanley's place at the sheds, and he was not very happy. Why should I be in Stanley's place? It's not as if the lights are that important in the shed, said Smudger. Look, Smudger, I thought you became more mature after that Stanley situation over a decade ago. Look, if my parts were not that old, at least I could have at least stopped before having an accident. Well, you were bound to have an accident eventually, on this railway at least. I suppose you're right, but I tried to stop and it was not my fault that I couldn't stop. If I had new parts, I might have been able to stop a bit better, said Smudger. Oh, stop it, Smudger. Just get to work. Stuart and Falcon don't like the dark. Unless they have a light or lamp, of course. I'm still getting comfy in here, you know, Duke. I'm still getting comfy in here, you know, Dookie. I'm still getting used to it. Now, can you stop calling me Dookie? I thought that was a thing you only would have said many years ago. Sorry, Duke, but you see, I'm just not in a good mood. It's just... I just don't feel like I should be here. I feel like I was wrongly put here. I even just barely fit into this location. I'm surprised I didn't have to make it more suitable to my size. Because I'm a bit smaller than Stanley. I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit longer. You're roughly about the same length. If not, you're a bit smaller. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't have to change the length, and I'm surprised I didn't have to change the length to be more my size. Yes, I suppose you're right, Smudger, but still, just get to work. And why should I? Said Smudger. Stanley! Stanley! Wake up, Stanley! We're gonna be late on the mine work if you don't wake up. Oh, hello, said Stanley. Sorry, I must have slept in. Stanley, you gotta get to work. Sorry, Alfred. You see, I'm usually always awake up all night. That's okay, but you got to get to work, said Alfred. Oh, said Stanley. I'm getting too old for this pumping engine work. But Stanley began to work, but he was not very happy. What's wrong, Stanley? Said Alfred. Well, said Stanley, you see... Stanley began to get a little bit upset. I'm used to saying hello to everyone in the mornings. So? And because it's more of a force of habit now, I'm not happy to say... I'm no longer used to saying hello to Duke, Stuart and Buds. Who's Buds? Oh, I mean Duke. Oh. So I'm not happy. You can always say hello to me, Jason and Atlas. I suppose you're right, but it won't be the same. I'll have to go and see if we can do anything. It's not as if they can come here every day. In the mornings, there would be... the trains might be a bit late, and some trains start as soon as they wake up. You're right. I'll never get to say hello to them on a daily basis. I'll try and think of something along with the other mine engines. Don't worry, said Alfred. Thank you, said Stanley. See, said Duke. I guess I could be scrapped, but I still make a good point. Why couldn't he just get, like, a new pumping engine instead of me being used to be put here, said Smudger. Just because you put here, Smudger, does not mean you can get a new pumping engine. The railway is on tight times. I'm already in the 1940s. If you don't stop complaining now, Smudger, you might be scrapped. The railway might close. And then where will we go? I don't know, but I hope I don't have to do more of this pumping engine work, said Smudger. Hopefully, said Duke. Hopefully, said Smudger. So, what is it? Will you work or get scrapped? Since I don't want to be scrapped, I suppose I'll work. Good, said Duke, but I will not do this if a strike happens or I decide that I don't want to. Stanley. Alright, fine, I'll do the work, but do not expect me to like it. Good. If anything, I'll probably hate it more than anything. Stanley! I mean, Smudger! Sorry, I just don't want to do this work. Like, what if something goes wrong? I'm still have the old parts. Hopefully you won't have much problems, Smudger. Hopefully. I'll say thank you, Duke. Even if I don't want to do this work, I'm only doing it because I don't want to get scrapped, but thank you for convincing me to do it. That's alright, said Duke. Anyway, wait, who's will take your train now? My supply train! This was even the worst idea than the first thought. Same! Oh, hello, Alfred. Oh, hello, Atlas. What's going on? Well, Stanley's getting upset that he won't be able to see Duke, Stewart and Falcon in the morning. Oh dear, said Atlas. I don't know how to get out of this situation. Just then, Jason steamed out of the tunnel. Hey guys, I just finished doing Smudger's supply train. Jordan Edwards is putting engines on trial to see who should pull it. Oh, said Alfred. He's putting you on trial tomorrow, Alfred. Oh, said Alfred. Actually, it's actually an all-day train, so I suppose you're doing it, well, now. But I need to talk to Jordan Edwards first, Jason. Why? 'Cause I miss my friends, said Stanley. Yes, 'cause he misses his friends, said Alfred. Well, it's not as if we can bring the engines to him every morning. Wait, how do you know about him saying hello to the engines every morning, said Atlas. Wait, how do you know, Atlas? I overheard him and Stanley talking. Oh, anyways, how do you know, Jason? Well, you see, I sometimes begin my work at our sales station where Stanley used to be, and he used to sometimes say hello to me and say hello to the other engines. Wait, you never leave the mines. Look, it was back when I was properly on trial pulling trucks and coaches. Okay, if you say so, said Atlas. Yes, if you say so, said Alfred. Too bad we'll never be able to do big events with all of us at this one location now, said Alfred. That's right, said Jason. I wish that would still happen, but we can't now since Stanley's stuck there. Hey, I'm not stuck. I can at least power to take the water out of the mines. Okay, Stanley, said Alfred. Let's get to Upstead Road. Agreed, said Atlas, and they steamed away as fast as they could. Soon, Jason, Alfred, and at least steamed into Ulfstead Road. Sir, sir, said Alfred. Sir, sir, said Atlas. Sir, sir, said Jason. Sir, said Alfred. What do you mean, sir? Said Atlas. Not sir. Yes, said Jason. Sir, 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 it's about Stanley. Oh, they both said. Sir, Stanley is... Yes, Stanley's is, said Alfred, but before they could complete their sentence, just then Duke came racing into Ulfstead Road. Sir, 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 sir. Sir, 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 sir. Calm down, Duke, said Jason. Sorry, but it's about Smudger's supply train. Duke, hasn't Jordan Edwards told you the supply train is... Why, what is it all you for the yelling on about? Sir, it's Smudger. Sir, it's Stanley. Stanley. What is it about Stanley and Smudger? Well, Stanley is, well, upset that he won't get to say hello to Duke, Stewart and Falcon daily now. And what about Smudger's supply train? No one's pulling it now if Smudger's delayed. Well, Duke, I have tried to order a new engine for the supply train, and I can't really get an engine. They're all too either expensive or too big or long for these rails to handle, or too heavy for them to handle. Oh, said Duke. So I've decided to have it be Falcon and Stewart who take the trains, and other engines as well. So people on lorries that drive lorries have also said that they'll take it, so when they are set up for it, they will take the trains. Okay, sir. Now what is it about Stanley? He's upset that he won't get to say hello to Duke, Stewart and Falcon in the mornings. Well, it's not as if I can send them engines over to the mines. So, in the mornings, just going to say hello, and them to say hello. So what you gonna do, sir? Well, usually, the trains do usually run by Casney Hallwing, so mines, so we should be able to say hello to them when they pass by. Probably not in the mornings, but hopefully they will. Duke signs lots from our sale and goes up into his old village, which is at the harbour, so that goes past Casney Hallwing. I suppose you're right, said Alfred. Alright, said Jordan Edwards. That's everything sorted. So, let's get back to winning this railway, shall we? Said Jordan Edwards. Yes, sir, said Duke. Yes, sir, said Jason. Yes, sir, said Atlas. Of course, sir, said Alfred. The 4 engines smiled. Now Stanley mostly sees the engines daily. He always does see them, but not always in the mornings. However, he does see them, and he always makes sure to say hello when he does see them. While he doesn't think it's as nice as seeing them at the start of the day, he is happy as he can see them. And Smudger was informed about engines doing his supply trains and then some lorries. So he was happy about that too, and he's also gotten used to Stanley's old habit of saying hello to the engines in the morning. The 2 pumping engines are much happier now. Well, probably not as happy as they were as an engine, at least for Smudger. The 2 are happy that they still are around on the railway.